This is the CEO of YouTube, and he just revealed what YouTube is going to prioritize in 2024. And he shares some very interesting statistics that every creator needs to know right here in this letter from the YouTube CEO. So let's just jump right into this article and go over the most important stuff. Now, there's really four main things in this article, but the first thing I want to cover is this really interesting statistic. Right here, it says that they've hit a new milestone. Today, more than 3 million channels are now in the YouTube Partner Program. That is crazy. That is a lot of YouTube channels out there. This is absolutely crazy to me, which is that they've paid over $70 billion to creators, artists, and media companies over these last 3 years. It's hard for me to even just like imagine how much money that is, but $70 billion in the last 3 years is a ton of money. So there's a lot to go around, and advertisers are paying to show up on your YouTube channel, which is amazing. Now, the next thing they get into over here is AI. Now, there's some controversy here with AI, but ultimately I want to share a little bit about where I think they're going with this. So over here, they're talking about these new AI experiments that they are running. One of them is the dream screen. Now, when they first announced this, I was actually in New York at this event, and I remember at the time being like, I would never use this, right? And maybe I'm a different kind of creator. Maybe you see this and you're like, this is awesome. But basically you can put a prompt in here, and then now you have a background you can use on YouTube Shorts. You could add text on there, you could react to it. And so I want to break this down really quick, which says we are leveling the playing field and developing AI tools that empower everyone. Our commitment to democratizing access to AI builds on the ways we're enabling everyone to share fun videos right from their phones with Shorts. So right away, I really think this is the key thing that you can take away. It's not necessarily the AI aspect. It's that they're trying to make it as easy as possible for someone to pick up their phone and start creating YouTube Shorts, YouTube videos straight from their smartphone. And they're saying YouTube Shorts. I really think there is a focus on YouTube Shorts, and AI to them is a way to make this easier to start creating content. And here it kind of validates that. They say the next generation of storytellers has the power to create in the palm of their hands. YouTube Shorts is an easy way for anyone to get started, and they really believe that AI innovation will help make this possible for even more people to create. So in my eyes, this AI tool really is just a way for them to get more people creating on YouTube Shorts. So remember that. Now, here's another crazy statistic is that Shorts is averaging over 70 billion daily views. So there is a lot of views getting pumped out just through YouTube Shorts. And we've seen that over the past year over year, channels that have uploaded Shorts has grown by 50%. So a lot more channels are starting to adopt YouTube Shorts, some sort of YouTube Short strategy where they're posting Shorts. And so 50% increase, to me, that is pretty insane that a lot more people are starting to adopt this. And I think it's going to continue to stay. And by that, I mean YouTube Shorts is going to continue to grow. More people are going to watch it, and more channels are going to start creating Shorts over the year over year, as we're seeing right now. Now, number two is that creators should be recognized as next generation studios. And we'll kind of dive into really what that means. But really, they're trying to talk about the legitimacy of being a creator and how, awards and Emmy awards and all this kind of stuff should be able, creators should be able to win an Oscar. Creators are legitimate. They're just like Warner Brothers. YouTube creators, these big channels, they're just like Discovery Channel. So what they're trying to do here is legitimize these content creators and recognize them as studios. Now, a part of that, they talk about how creators are truly entrepreneurs, and we are helping them diversify for ways to make money on YouTube. And this is another huge takeaway for me, is their investment in 2024 on how they're going to help creators earn more money. So they're investing in ways creators earn money while helping viewers shop for products. That's another thing that they're really going to be doing this year, is pushing this shopping for products feature. So instead of all your favorite YouTubers just using Amazon links in their description, they're really trying to make this buying decision super easy for people. And again, I think they're taking this from TikTok. It is super easy to just buy something off of TikTok. It shows up at your door, and they're trying to move this over, I believe, to YouTube. And I think that's great for the viewer, right? If it's safer for the viewer, if it's quicker for the viewer, then that makes sense. And they're also at the same time trying to incentivize creators to take advantage of this for people buying merch, within YouTube, or buying products within YouTube. And so they're gonna obviously pay out to creators to try and get people to utilize these features instead of linking in their description, off-site to somewhere else. Another huge trend that they're seeing is that viewers are directly supporting their favorite channels through fan funding features like channel memberships. So the number of creators using memberships increased more than 50% last year, which is a lot. And creators are seeing the impact of fan funding. And so they give some examples down here. And also our friend Emily Baker, whose membership earnings grew more than 50% last year. So her membership, earnings alone grew by 50% last year. And then we're also seeing more creators starting to take on memberships for their own, where people can pay you, a couple dollars a month for exclusive content. And so that is kind of a trend that YouTube is seeing as well. And number 3, YouTube's next frontier is the living room and subscriptions. I was not expecting this. This is super insightful. So viewers want everything in one place. This is what they're seeing, from live sports games to BBC to watching, your favorite YouTubers. People seem to want that all in one place, and they're watching YouTube the way we used to sit down together for traditional TV shows, which is on their TV in their living room as a family with their friends. That is super, super interesting to me, and something that I've noticed in my household. I've started to watch YouTube on the TV a whole lot more. My wife is watching her YouTube friends, or the people she subscribed to. She's watching them on the TV, maybe even just listening to it as she's cleaning up the house. And so this is a trend I've seen in my own household. Right here it says that viewers globally now watch more than 1 billion hours on average of YouTube content on their TVs every single day. And when you're comparing YouTube just to streaming in general, according to this report in the US, YouTube was the leader in streaming watch time for the past 11 months. So YouTube is not just competing with TikTok. It's not just competing, with Facebook and Instagram. It is actually competing with Netflix and Peacock and all the other streaming platforms out there, which is pretty insane. And honestly, a really cool place to be if you are a creator, because you can't just go, post your YouTube videos on Netflix and show up on their platform. However, YouTube is kind of maybe replacing, some of the people who are watching Netflix shows. Maybe they are moving over to YouTube, or maybe just YouTubers are watching more on their TV in their living room. I would love to know from you guys in the comments, do you watch YouTube on your TV, or do you watch it mainly on your phone? Do you watch it on your computer? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because I'm genuinely interested. For me, it's all of them. Also, in the last 3 years, the number of top creators that receive the majority of their watch time on the big screen increased more than 400%. I think you're also going to see a rise in people watching more long form content on your channel, because more people are putting it on their TV, and it's just more of a setting where they are going to sit down and watch that long form content. Now, I'm not sure if I believe this one. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you do this, but apparently people like watching shorts on their TVs, which does not make sense to me. I don't know how people do that. I guess I'm just like, I sometimes will watch shorts on my YouTube app, but I'm definitely never watching shorts on my TV. And I remember actually when I met Neil at the event in New York, he was telling me how him and his children, when they watch YouTube on the TV, the kids will literally watch YouTube shorts on their TV on the big screen. And that was the first time I ever heard that. And I'm like, how do you even do that? It didn't quite make sense to me. So I guess that's a thing. At number 4, protecting the creator economy is foundational. It says protecting the creator economy is foundational to everything we do, and it's good for business. And this is kind of a common theme. And anytime I talk to YouTube employees, or I'm at these YouTube events where, workers from YouTube are actually there, I constantly feel like they're talking about the creators. They're asking us for input. They're asking us how they can improve things. And one thing I actually heard Renee Ritchie talk about was how in these board meetings with YouTube, he always hears them saying that if the creator wins, YouTube wins. And they're always trying to figure out how they can make the creator win. And so I love that, because I want to be on a platform, on YouTube. Like for a lot of us, it's either we want to make it our full-time thing, or it is our full-time thing, and it runs our business. And so I think a lot of people, to hear that of course, like we love to hear that, but I think it's actually true. I think YouTube genuinely does care about creators, and that is something that I really feel and I really appreciate about the platform. So if you're watching this and you work at YouTube, I just want to say thank you so much for making YouTube an awesome place and making it better and better as the years go on. We really appreciate it. Now, if you're someone who's looking to grow a YouTube channel and you're looking to actually invest in YouTube this year and go all in, check out this podcast I did with Omar, where we share with you how to start a YouTube channel this year and grow it. We'll see you guys in the next video.